Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am heading for
a mini getaway trip with my team and colleagues. So I'm going to be vlogging about it, right? And yeah, you're all invited. We'll see how it goes. I'm just prepping up and leaving the house. So I'll see ya.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to Webfuntaiment. So, on this channel, I share tips, travels, recipes, and bits and pieces of my life. This is an interesting vlog, so grab your coffee and let's get into it. On this day, we are traveling to the edge of the world. Yes, the edge of the world. Okay, fine. That's a bit of exaggeration over there, but um, it's literally true because where we are going is actually like an edge to Ghana. But of course, I mean, in terms of land and the rest of it, is the deep blue sea, most of which will still be in the territory of Ghana. But this is not a video about, Ghanaian geography. It's a vlog, about discovering this beautiful hidden gem. So in Ghana, some of the most beautiful places, are a bit far off from the city. And most of the times the roads are not so great in those areas. So it's really like a labor of love. So here we are. We finally arrived at the Big Blue Beach Resort, and we're gonna be staying here for the weekend. Sorry, I have a cold. So yeah. Now, when we arrived, of course, we had to say a prayer to thank God for bringing us here safely. It was about 2 hours journey, So we said a prayer, and then we got down. The team got down from the car to check into like our various rooms. Some of the team members also came with like their private cars, so we kind of like reunited every one of us, and yeah, my selfie stick got broken, so I was trying to figure out how I can manage with it, right? Yeah, so this is where we'll be spending the weekend. This is like our own private area. I'll give you a room tour later on. So I checked into my room. I had the keys, so I was checking out, how my room is looking like, and it's looking really great. Shout outs to my roomie. If you're watching this video, shout out roomie for life. Forever roomies. We've had a lot of adventures together. So I'm sharing this room with my roomie. And I think it was past lunchtime when we got here. I'm not so sure, but I brought my lunch from the bus to enjoy. And so now let me take you around the place. Let's see how the place is looking. I'll give like a more detailed tour later, but this is like the area where we were lodging. It's kind of like a private area. We had pool parties planned. We had a lot on our plates, and this is like the entire apartment that we are in. You know, with people in their rooms. So the place looked really great. Big Blue. Wow. It's such a beautiful place. And so yeah, now let's go to my room, the room I share with my roomie. So yeah, let's do an official room tour. So this is the space, very beautiful, nicely designed, spacious. I really love the aesthetics of this room. Yes, that's me. Just saying hi. Okay, now let's look at the bathroom. The bathroom is very decent. It's really nice. It has like modern touch to it. It looks really nice. I like the color of the towels there. It's cool. It's good. It's good. And then let's look at the view. So the view from our room actually oversees the pool side, which makes it very, very awesome. I mean, so what I love to do in every new environment is to take a tour, around the place after I check in into my room and see, like what do you have to offer, basically. And trust me, Big Blue had a lot to offer. So we had a wonderful committee within like our team. They organized like so much stuff. That is me being, my number one goalkeeper as usual, because I have a goalkeeping background. Oh yes, I do. So we're just having fun with the team. playing football, whilst the committee prepare for the games for the entire team. So we actually had time to have some nice games. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of games, activities, you know. Basically, that is why we came here, to bond and to, have some fun. And one thing about this team is that we've been working really, really hard. And so this particular um, trip was very much worth it, right? Because these are some of the amazing, most hardworking people I know, right? And so it was really nice to also have to see them in an environment where we are all not like busy working up and down, but then we are like more relaxed and having fun. So it was time for dinner, and we had this delicious meal. There was salad, there was chicken, there was this special fried rice, they had jollof. It was in the evening, so we didn't want to eat much. And then they also had like very, very nice desserts set up for us. So this, I give this like 10 over 10. It was very, very delicious and very filling. Yeah, so that's my plate. I really loved it. I'll give it a 10 over 10. I'll give the dessert, for the dessert, I'm giving it 100 over 10. Yeah. It was really, really nice. So this was the next day. So we had a workout session, and of course I had to represent. Yes, that's me coming to work out. So what a lot of people don't know is that I grew up in a very active environment. I grew up doing a lot of different sports, and yeah, I actually did. And a lot of people don't know that about me. So yeah. Anyways, so this is us. They organized, this was an aerobic session that was organized for us. Once again, this is Webfuntaiment, and on this channel I share vlogs, travels, tips, food recipes. I do a lot of food recipes, especially on my shorts. So if you're watching this for the first time and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and join this community. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you give it a like and you comment, say hello or hi. I'll say hi back. So, and also a shout out to like my loyal subscribers, my day ones. I mean, I see all your comments, I see your likes, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much, and let's keep building this community to something awesome that we can all be proud of. So after the workout session, of course, I had to check out the beach, and wow, this place was so magical. This is actually like one of the most beautiful beaches I have seen in a while, and I have been to a lot of beaches, right? This one beautiful thing about this beach is it is so clean, it is so neat, like it's just beautiful, and I don't even have the words to describe it, right? So yeah, that's me, making sure that I feel everything, feel the sun beneath my feet, make sure that I touch the water, make sure that I feel the breeze on my face. So it was really, really awesome. And then realized that it was time for breakfast. So if you know me, you know that I don't joke with my eating time. Okay, I make sure that I eat on time. One wonderful thing that I also love about this place is the fact that they have, amazing options for breakfast. Like on the different days that we stayed here, we always had something unique on the menu, which was really, really exciting. There's a lot of options to choose from, a lot of options to choose from. And everything on the menu was so delicious. Every single thing was so delicious. Why do I know this? Because, I got feedback, right? And also the things that I tried, they were very, very delicious. This kesh, I don't know if I'm even mentioning the name right, but this was so delicious. but I was on diet, so I had to control like my portions and all that. Yes, that is very important. They had wache, they had pancakes, they had waffles, something for everybody. So if you wanted to oatmeals, if you want to go light, you go light. If you want to go heavy, you go heavy. It was really, really. I also really enjoyed the salads options that they had. It was very delicious. They also had this like standing stands where they would make like fresh pancakes, fresh waffles, fried eggs for you. I thought that was really amazing. You see that in a lot of Ghanaian buffets, which is really cool. Yeah. And so yeah, here I had to get, some of my protein in. I got some bacons and some sausages, and I will show you my plate of food soon. So for all the days that we stayed there, for me, for beverages in the morning, I decided to go with like fruit drinks, which was an amazing choice for me, and I really loved them. I love the watermelon and then the pineapple ginger. Just mixing them was just magical. So this is what I tried for breakfast. This is the first thing that I tried. So just like some salads, some proteins, and then later on I tried a bit of the wache, and it was also very, very nice and very filling. So at this point, my stomach was full, and so yeah, I decided to walk around and have a further look at the place. So now with my belly full, I'm ready to give you like a whole tour of the place. So they have this beautiful, nice games around. You can play table tennis, you can play the baby foot game. That's what I know it's called, baby foot. They also have an area that has some pets that you can look at. So they have some beautiful creatures around. So according to my research, this is an African spurred tortoise. They are actually the third largest species in the world. And yeah, they were two that I saw there. I think they're male and female, because they're doing some things there. So they're definitely, I'm not so sure, but I think they are male and female. Yes, for privacy reasons, for their privacy reasons, I can't show you the things they were doing, but these are also on a very important note. These are also some cute bunnies that are also there. You can see that they're very intentional about, the placement of the place is well structured. Basically, I think that is the word I'm looking for. Very well structured. They have different sessions, different villas. And then you can see they have this beautiful art pieces that are displayed around. You can see the pots, the pottery. You can see that the landscaping is amazing, right? Especially with the coconut trees, with the grass, the way they place even the color, right? The color of their place is also very warm and welcoming. And then I just love the arrangements of the coconut trees and the landscaping that they have. This is the African village, another villa that they have, which is the African village. Everything here is like to depict an African village. The theme here is very beautiful and very well done. And every villa has like their own pool. So wherever you are, you get to feel that beach vibe, that you have your private pool, you have your privacy and all that. The ambience of this entire resort is like 100/10. um it's such a very peaceful vibe like within this area. I like how intentional they are about like every single thing out here. It is just amazing, right? It's just amazing. It is just beautiful. And I am actually walking into like another villa which also has like a different theme. And as you can see, they have like some nice art pieces. So you're also kind of walking through like a gallery of a sort, and for somebody like a creative person like me, somebody who love any form of art, this makes me like so much happy to be able to see like all this in one place, you know. So the next villa that we are looking at is the Seaside Suites, right? Seaside because this is overlooking the sea. Very beautiful view, right? This I think this suite has one of like the most beautiful views because you have like direct access to the beach, and you know, like I said, every suite has a pool, so there's also a pool here and a nice sitting area that you can where you can sit. I also love that the place is accessible to people in wheelchairs, so if somebody's in a wheelchair, they actually have a place that they can use, very accessible, which they will be very comfortable using. You know, I really love that you don't see much of these sort of inclusion in a lot of places, but this place actually have that, and it gives me like a different kind of respect for this place. So this is like the beach, very beautiful. So one wonderful thing about places like this is the fact that you know they are open for days, for they call it like day events, right? So you don't necessarily have to pay to spend the weekend here, but you can also spend like a day here. And for most of the places, I don't know, the rates may change. I don't know when you're watching this, but I think the last time I checked, if you have about 500 to 600 cities, you can spend like a day here, and this includes lunch, this includes swimming, access to the pool, this includes I think some extra activities, games. They even have like painting sessions for you. So basically you're not spending the night, but you're spending like the day there. That's what the day events means, right? If you're still watching this video, thank you very much for watching. There's so much content ahead and so much to see, right? So I'm gonna stop talking and let you enjoy the rest of the video.